Well, here we are at the old world. I say old world because there was apparently I thought I had started this on the updated version, but apparently there are 3 updates that I need to apply to this mod pack. So I'm gonna have to start a whole new world due to the fact that I have already gotten fairly far, and I kind of want to play on the most up-to-date pack. It's just kind of my own decision. I guess I don't have to. I'm gonna do it anyways. Just kind of wanted to give you an update of what this world looked like before I go to the updated pack. So I got my sugarcane farm, all of the wheat stuff. I went to the nether to get lava, as I'm sure you saw from over here. And as I'm sure you can tell, although I have this slightly closed off, I did quite a bit of mining, which is why I feel like I'm going to be a little bit more disappointed by the fact that I didn't update this world before doing this, which is why you'll see what I'm going to be doing. But I mined not a lot, but it took a long time to be able to do this, even with haste level 1, which I gave myself just to try and make it a titch quicker. But you know, I'm just gonna go get that other mod pack started, get us up to a similar level where we are before. As you can see, I started working my way through this, and I was going to accept all of these quests and continue working in this world in the next recording after building a house. And then as I was booting it up for the second time, I realized that it needed an update. So here we are. This was going to be the start of my house. I have realized now that this light gray antimatter goes terribly with oak wood. So I'm going to have to see if I can find something even better. But I will see you in the new world after I have a few things set up. Alright, so we are in the new world now, where I have decided that I didn't want to deal with the hassle of mining, so I utilized a creative upgrade, which I'm clicking on it rapidly and cannot take it off. And if I break these things, I just, forfeit whatever. So I don't think I can really take these items out. So I'd have to break the entire thing in order to get said item out. So this is my beneficial aid to myself, because these videos take too long to record if I mine out all of these resources. So with that in mind, I built myself a little farm. I have gotten a ton of wheat, so now I have a food source. So I can now craft said food source, and I will be back when I get this stuff converted into a stack of bread. Or toast, I mean. I can't process this into more iron oxide, so I can't utilize this in the chemical dissolver in order to get more of the iron oxide, which is what I was hoping I could do. But instead, I can make these seed bullets, which I want to save a stack and a half, just in case. Oh, there we go. Now I have these guys that I can just go whee. But this is how I get more seeds, as I'm sure you already know. I'm gonna, like I said, get a little bit further in this mod pack, because right now I have not even finished the sections here. I'm Actually having quite a bit of fun in this mod pack. It's actually pretty fun. I mean, this really helps my sanity. I'll tell you that. But I will be back after I finish probably quests up to like where I was before in the other one. So I'll probably get a stack of soul sand, go and find some nether wart, get some lava, get some green antimatter, and I will get us all the way up to the cobblestone generator. Alright, well, I have officially gotten through the majority of the quest line. So you already saw how I got through the majority of this. Basically just clicked on this stuff, got through all the other early processing. I found that after you do the basic sugarcane stuff, you want to set up a where is the seeds? This beetroot, and that allows you to get iron oxide as well. So that also leaves you with a ton of extra oxygen. So that extra oxygen, we'll discuss where that went later. After you get the triglyceride seeds and just complete this stuff, you go through, get some stuff, and like I said, I made my life a lot easier by giving myself these 2 acacia basic drawers with creative upgrades on them. As I must have to have a blank hand. Okay, that's good enough. With this creative vending upgrade, that was just to make my life easier, because otherwise I would have spent another like 6 hours mining here, and I didn't want to spend another long time mining. So I think I already showed you how I set this guy up, but basically this is 7 long here, 7 long here, and 8 long here, so that when I put a water bucket, let me just go get it from my infinite water source. I made a fishing pond, as you can see, because I needed fish, which I'll get to eventually. But this is the cool thing. I probably already showed you this, but just kind of place this down here, place this down here, and then we just kind of wait for it all to flood down. We can take this guy off and throw it here instead. Take this guy off, throw it here instead. And that should allow me to go to the field. Awesome. Sometimes you have to switch the buckets around in order to get it to actually work. But that's the farm. That's how I got the majority of my iron and all of the initial game stuff. Then I went through, got all that, and then after you get 48 cobblestone, now you need 64 for the quest, but you need 48 cobblestone. You smelt 48 of it into stone, and you convert 48 of them. So each one of these requires 12 stone. After you get that 12 stone, then this is just simple. You get the storage systems. Refined storage is good if you have a lot of unique items, because it can store 1,000 unique items, or 1,000 of a single item, or a combination, obviously. Whereas applied energistics is good if you have a lot of singular items, so up to 63 different types. Here you can store a lot more. So if I just sort based on number of items, you'll see that I have 481 of some items, and I have a lot of variety. Whereas if I tried to throw all of those items into here, it probably would fill up really quickly. After I got through that, I started, like I said, I brought you guys here. I got the evaporator going. I've already gone through 3 rounds with this salt stuff, and it's pretty simple, just kind of filling this stuff up. I made it above the water specifically so that I could very readily do this. Next quests, basically crafting a whole bunch of stuff to get to here. I set up my system in this configuration, so I have these 2 things here. This thing delivers the hexene, which is the largest fuel I can produce, so it's the one I use the most. However, whenever I'm smelting things, I like to use butane. I set it up so that I can have access to the culinary generator. That way if I want more food or want more energy, I can just throw some of random food in there. And then this pink thing is actually the fun one. I can literally make... Where's my thing? There it is. White antimatter. Let me just switch it back to mod. I can throw this in here, and I get a ton of stuff. I mean, it's only 400 RF, but still, that's basically free energy. Considering that I get tons of magnesium, and this I get an infinite supply of this. Now, it would normally be fairly expensive because I would need to spend a lot of time mining the white antimatter, but with the current system I have, it's basically free energy. Throw the magnesium back in there. So then I got a cobblestone generator now, which is what I said I was going to do when I got there. I set up this thing, so I have a piston underneath here. And let's see if I can mine down into it. Oh, okay. So let's just mine around here a little bit. Ah, okay. So here we go. So this is my setup. So I have a clock. Now I found that if I have 5 maxed out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maxed out repeaters, it's just long enough to allow the cobblestone to form basically every time. Now it's not a guaranteed chance. I thought it was, but it's not guaranteed to give you that much. Hold on, there we go. Let me just close this back up. Get this stuff back in. So it's not a guaranteed chance to get this cobblestone, but this allows me to come over and mine 13 at a time and then go do some other stuff while this thing makes another 13. But now that I have this cobblestone generator, this makes a certain amount of cobblestone. I think it's... How much does it make? I forgot already. So it makes a cobblestone every 2 seconds. So that means that this guy is hooked up to a speedy popper, and this is now outputting cobblestone into a basic drawer. After that, basic cell. Yeah, so that is what I have done for the most part. I went over to the nether and killed, like, I don't know how many, over 16, probably like 30 or 40 zombie pigmen. And with that, I got the rubidium from these chests. Oh, that's what I was going to do. So these loot crates are actually what... I'm just going to chuck all the tools into here. This, wait, more loot crates? Oh, cool. Throw all the chemicals in here, phosphorus, tungsten. And I think I can just throw the rest of it into there, maybe. I'm gonna take out the cobblestone from here, and I can chuck it over here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so these are the fun things, because if I click once, I get one of them, or I can open all 24 at once by shift right clicking. And now I get a whole wide variety of these items, and these are the items I got, but it doesn't tell me the number until I look in my inventory. So I got 19 rubidium, so it's pretty good. Obviously, I have way too much oxygen. There we go. But caffeine, oh yeah, where is it? So caffeine. This, for a brief moment in time, I believe gives me night vision, speed, and haste. But it's kind of expensive, and I think it's just haste level 1, yeah. It's not super helpful to me due to my current setup, but it's just kind of a cool effect. And then after that wears off, oh okay, I thought that it had an aftermath effect, but it does not. But I'm going to call it here for the episode. I finished the cobblestone generator, and I've been at it for a while, so I'm kind of getting pretty tired. I'll make sure that the upcoming episode it's a lot more on camera because I'm pretty sure this one's going to be fairly short with how much editing or how much I'm going to edit it down to. But yeah, that's the oh yeah, and I got nether wart. Oh, so I thought I was going to have to find a fortress, but apparently you can make nether wart after you make some fish, because you need the selenium, and selenium can be made from fish, and you get a high chance of getting salmon. Okay. And I was going to try and make this, which I could probably dry rubber, latex processing unit, and produce dry rubber and water and latex. How do I make latex? I'm assuming I have to get, how do I get a bucket of latex? Isn't there a tree? Yeah, it's this tree fluid extractor. Okay, so I got quite a bit of stuff that I need to get before I can continue into industrial foregoing. But first I get to get the cobblestone gen. Oh, I do need to go get blaze rods. Alright, but I'm probably going to do a nether run in the next episode so that you guys can see the exploration of the nether. Oh, and if anyone does watch this, just comment on which one I should go for. I kind of wanted to go for the ME storage cell, but if I go for that, then I have to select certain types of items. And I guess I could actually input all of my oxygen into the 4K drive. But I'll decide next episode. But if anyone does watch it and they want to make a comment on which one I should pick, just comment below. But that is it. Thank you for watching. And yeah. See ya.